Headrest safe is a little bit new to the RV space, but it's been a really good place for us. So currently, Premier is recovering the compact version, and they can match any of your vans with the material and the stitching. You're going to get, when you purchase them, we have two options. We have an option with just the safe, and we call it a companion, which is just a non-functioning safe, or a non-functioning headrest. And then they do offer it with two safes, so if you want safes on both seats. Product initiated or started out with this version, which is called V1. We are not currently offering this through Premier as a custom option, but we do have standard colors that are available, and there's a swatch ring here, so you can see that. All of them are fairly similar in their design. They all have a closure mechanism with a magnet or a roller lock, and then they have different configurations of the lock. The V1 and V2 have a fingerprint reader and a keypad and a backup hard key. The compact is what we call a hotel style lock, so it'll latch and not lock. And then you punch a code in, hit pound, it locks. You put the same code in, hit pound, it unlocks, and then it forgets that code. So for this space, it's really handy if you have people that are traveling with you or children and you want to give them the code for the day. It's only good for that day. So the locks are easy to change out, so we have a lot of flexibility there. You know, there's two things that are variable: the distance between the posts and the size of the posts. We know all of the vehicles that Midwest sells, so we would supply it with the correct post. But when I sell it on the internet or to somebody, we sell it with the smallest diameter post, and then it comes with a set of 5 take-up sleeves that take up the dimension. If you're not happy with the sleeves, you call us, say I'm driving a Dodge, whatever, we know it's a 4.9 or 5.4 post, we'll just ship you the posts. So that way we have a solution for basically everything. They're pretty universal. Almost every vehicle out there, from motorized RVs to towable vehicles like the trucks and the vans, all use 2-post mounting systems. So we have pretty much a solution for any vehicle out there that you're driving. A gentleman called into our office, and he was very gracious, and he said, "Hey, I want to tell you a story about what happened to me." And he said, "I saw your product. I got my gun stolen in New Orleans here about 6 months ago." And I said, "I'm sorry." And he said, "I found your product online, so I bought a set, and we put them in." He said, "My truck got stolen last week." I said, "Man, you got some bad luck." And he said, "Well, it's okay." He said, "I got the truck back yesterday," and he said, "They pretty much destroyed my truck, but my pistol was still in the headrest." And so, well, we found a lot of use cases from anything from, valuables. When you go to the beach, one of the things, your cell phone, your wallet, your jewelry. In the RV space, medication's a big thing to keep secure, so that's a great place to have lockable storage for medications. Any pertinent information like passports or anything like that, it's also a really good spot. And then lastly, it is a lockable space, so if anybody is ever pulled over, they cannot mandate that you open this without a warrant. So you have to check state and local, but for the most part, the federal law says it's a lockable space, so they can't force you to open it without consent or a warrant. So the compact has a rechargeable lithium battery in it, and it'll blink whenever it starts to get low. The other two models, the V1 and the V2, run off the AAA batteries on the back. They're very easy to get to. And they also, this one has, it comes with a little key that you take the knob off, and it has a hard key, so if the battery is dead and you can't get in it. It also has a little cord up here. They won't charge this one because it doesn't have rechargeables, but it'll give you power to lock.
Mini USB right here. I went through the car wash with a mini USB, and by the time I was out, it was already charged.
Well, the stock product, we have everything is in stock in our facility in Birmingham, Alabama. So if you ordered online, it'd ship in a day or two. If it's custom, it's 4 weeks, 3 to 4 weeks, because he's got to get a picture of your upholstery, and they've got to match it in their assembly system. Well, thank you so much. It was great to meet you guys. We'll be hanging around here for an hour or so. If you have any more questions, you want to take a look at it, let everybody else do their presentations. If y'all have any questions, please let me know.